Hello, I'm Chloe Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. What can you expect in the next 7 days? Now, this is a timeless reading, and so whenever you're getting to it is good, but I do make one of these every week. So if you're a subscriber, you can use it as a weekly read if you so wish. These readings are general readings, but they've got a love component. So I do a general part of it and then a love part of it. Now, each one of them, each of these three, they've got a deeper dive to it as well, an extended reading. So if it sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, you might want to get that, because in those extended readings, I'm going to go into guidance for you in all of the areas of what comes up in this reading for the next 7 days. Guidance for you and all of that. So you can make the most of it or transmute something if you need to. And for the love part of it, I'm going to pull cards out to find out how this is all going to play out, with possible timelines for that as well. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of each of these readings, there's going to be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments as well, where you can also find your timestamps to jump ahead to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one would you like? This pile, the rose quartz crystal, this pile, the flower, or this one, the shell. Use your intuition, whichever one popped into your mind first of all. And if you like this reading, please click on that like button down there. Leave a comment as well as you're watching it. I'd love to hear from you guys, how it's resonating with you. Really helps my channel out as well. Thank you to all my subscribers for your ongoing support to my channel. You're very much appreciated, each and every one of you. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell to hear more from me. I do a daily energy update for the collective every single day of the year. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week. As I said, one of these, what you can expect in the next 7 days each week. So subscribers, you can use it as a weekly reading if you want. And I also go live 3 times a week as well in my Psychic Cafe show. I'd love to see you in there and give you a mini read. So take your pick now. Jump ahead to your reading using those timestamps and I'll see you in there. If you chose the crystal and this one's for you, let's find out what you can expect in the next 7 days. Crystals. This is a timeless reading, don't forget. So whenever you're getting to it is good. As always, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. So in that deeper dive reading, I'm going to go into guidance for you in each of the areas of guidance that comes up, or each of the areas of the stuff that comes out. So if you find that it is your story, could be your story, you might want to get that. In the love part of it, because this is going to be a general reading and a love reading, in the love part of it, I'm going to go into how this might all play out with possible timelines as well. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, there's going to be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So crystals, what are crystals coming up in the next 7 days? What do crystals have coming up in the next 7 days? Past lives. Past life stuff. Stuff from the past coming up for you. This could be like a reminder of what has happened in your life. I don't know, I'm getting a Christmassy vibe. This will be the Christmas week for those of you that are watching it when around the time that I publish it. But I'm just getting this. Something from your past could be triggered in you again. I don't know. It could be something like you get another crappy present from your aunt again and you just remember how disappointed you were as a kid. Or, you know, it's just something like that. There's something from the past, like a repeat from the past that has you thinking on something. Reminds you of maybe of something that was traumatic for you. You might be able to look back and go, wasn't very good, was it? That stuff. Cozy home and meditation. So expect some like homely times. It's nice home, kind of cozy home, you know, enjoying being at home. Some of you might have the week off. You could be having cozy times. Meditation, so you might want to do some spiritual work, you know, or spend some time contemplating things, especially if something from your past is coming up. Let's find out more for your crystals. What's coming up for crystals in the next 7 days? The star. Wishes. Thinking about what it is that you want, what your hopes are. Hoping for better days. As I said, there could be some triggering stuff coming up for you in the next 7 days that makes you want to hope for better. It might have you seeing a situation clearly, especially from your childhood, as what I'm getting, rather than a past life. It's stuff from your childhood. You might be seeing it clearer now. And then it triggers you into hoping for better times. Queen of Wands, knowing what you want and going for it. So taking action towards something that you want. You might be drawing a line in the sand or standing up for yourself or taking action towards something better, especially once you've made these wishes. You could be actually taking action toward that. And the Five of Wands, putting something into practice. So there's a lot of action going on here. And I feel like it's because you just decide, like, I'm never going to go through that again. And so, I don't know, for some of you, it might be tough financial, this is an example of it anyway, tough financial times over the Christmas period, and you decide to yourself, never again. It's reminding you of something that happened when you were in your childhood, and maybe your parents went through a tough financial time, and you had a really tricky Christmas because of it, and maybe they made up stories, you know, how we do when we're parents, about that with kids, to, you know, try and ease their disappointment. And you could be like saying, you know, I'm never going to get into this problem again. I'm going to manifest more money for myself now. I'm going to take action on that so that this never happens again. It could be that kind of thing. So whatever it is from your past that's being triggered, I feel like you're going to be making a definitive decision and taking action toward it in the next 7 days to not ever experience that again. It's good energy. I like it. So what is this star energy here? The hopes. It's hidden as well as star. Hopes. These two. Ace of Inspiration, for an exciting new start and walking away from something that's not been good for your heart. It's not been good for you emotionally, so that you can have like a passionate new start. I feel like you're fired up about something. You decide, like, never again. I'm not doing that again, and I'm going to make things different now. A very passionate kind of an energy moving forward. Never want to experience that again. Energy. I like it. So, I expect to be fired up about something in the next 7 days. You've had omens about this as well. So this card says, so you've had signs about this before. But I feel like it's that definitive decision kind of week for you. Stepping into that real motivated kind of energy, saying, this is where it changes. I'm changing this. I'm changing the story of my life right now. Queen of Wands, so there she is. She's, you know, she's passionate. She's like, I want this. I'm going to get it. I'm going to take the action. I'll do whatever it takes. I'm going to take lead in this situation. And the Five of Inspiration, again, it's the Five of Wands. It's the, and I'm going to put it into practice now. I'm actually going to take action on it. Put it into practice. I'm going to do it this time. No more, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. No more talking about it. You've had the signs there. You're actually taking action on it this week. So make sure you do that. Use this energy and take action on it. Don't put it off any longer, because you know what happens when you put it off? You get to this time next year and you'll be saying the same things. Like, no, really, you're going to do it this time. Well, maybe you're not. It's all good. You've been through this process of almost getting there, almost getting there. It's time to take action on it this time. Don't beat yourself up for the years past that you haven't done this, is what it's saying. It's time now to put it into practice. Five of Wands. It doesn't necessarily say you're going to succeed, not yet anyway, but you need to put it into practice. You need to set off on that journey. There might be some lessons along the way before you get the success from it, but at least be determined about it this time to see it out as well, if there's lessons that come up along the way. Wow. King of Wands coming out here, the Muse of Inspiration. So don't quit, like, claim it. This is mine and I'm getting it, and I'll do whatever it takes to get it, is what this King and Queen of Wands here is. Very powerful, feisty energy going, damn it, I'm going to get this. I'm going to do it for myself now. I'm not waiting for it. The universe isn't going to just dish it out in front of me on a plate. I'm going to do it for myself now. Very exciting energy. Very powerful, empowered energy. That's the King and Queen of Wands for you. Go-getters. Self-love is behind that, and unlimited possibilities. So this is leading to unlimited possibilities. Anything is going to be available to you, and you're going to be able to achieve anything with this kind of an energy. And it's a very self-loving energy to have, that I'm going to do it. I'm going to get this for myself. What about your love lives? What's going on in your love lives in the next 7 days? What can you expect, crystals? I feel like there's a little hair, cat hairs maybe. Okay. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. So you've had these omens, maybe it's about your love life, all of this. And yeah, go with that flow. If it's coming up now, take action on it now. That is the flow, right? I had a little song playing in my head then, I don't know what it is. Something about the flow there. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So things could be moving in the next 7 days with your relationship, on the relationship front. Go with the flow of that. Trust the universe in it. In it. You also have reveal what needs to be seen. Some of you need to speak out the truth. You need to tell someone how you feel. You need to reveal it. You need to speak out of how maybe you're in a relationship and there's something going on that is not satisfying you. It's not good for you. You need to speak that out. Give people feedback. Speak out what is in your heart. Don't hold it. Reveal it. It needs to be seen and heard. You do. Your heart, your feelings, your emotions, they need to be seen and heard. Step up and lead as well. Some of you need to take lead in a relationship. For some of you, that might not be actually action taken. For some of you, it will be. But for some of you, you need to lead, as in doing the inner work and being ready for it. And maybe your person is doing the inner work. That's just for some of you. Some of you need to actually take action, step up and lead the way. And maybe approach someone, tell them what your feelings are. So yeah, if you're hanging about waiting for someone to tell you their feelings and you haven't told them your feelings yet, take that lead. Step up, reveal what needs to be said. Tell them. You've got gifts here as well. You could be receiving a gift from somebody this week. Well, how interesting, because it's, for some of you, this is Christmas week. So you could be getting a gift from a very special person there. And the gift could show you just how much they respect you. So it could be a very thoughtful gift that some of you are getting from a potential lover, from a current lover, or some of you even from a past lover. Some of you have got an ex-husband or ex-wife who might give you a thoughtful gift. That would be very healing. Showing you that they respect you. What else? The crystals in your love life. Pain. Oh, some pain going on in your love life. And maybe that's what needs to be revealed. For some of you, you need to speak that stuff out. What else? Let's get one more of these. Okay, 2. Whenever I say that, like one more of the card, they always like, like, oh yeah, you're trying to, don't tell us what to do, say the guides. Openness. Be open. And self-love. Some of you, it's all about self-love this week rather than relationships. But some of you need to speak out about the pain. Some of you need to be open to hearing what's going on with your person as well. What else? What else can crystals expect in the next 7 days? Exposed and revealed something. Someone speaking their truth. You speaking your truth. And a tender embrace. Someone accepting that. Someone, yeah. So as something is exposed and revealed, whether it's you or someone else, speaking out your feelings now, the other, welcoming the other, or hearing them at least, it's being embraced. It's being heard and embraced. For all of you, it might not lead to, I'm not saying that it's going to lead to you getting what it is that you want from that situation, but I certainly get from that tender embrace that you're going to be heard and recognized for it, or you're going to do that for them. Got companionship here, so there are things going on in your love life. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones you're meant to be with. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. That's it. You don't just want any relationship, right? You want the right relationship. So some of you, it's this self-love journey. Some of you need to be open. Some of you are still healing pain there. Some of you are getting a gift from a loved one. It's a respectful gift. Some of you need to speak out. So there you go. That's what's coming up for you in the next 7 days. Now, if you want some guidance in all of this, how to navigate it and all of that, if you want to know where this love life stuff is headed, which is kind of, we've got a few stories going on here, so I don't know what the guide's going to tell me there. But if you're interested in that deeper dive, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below as well. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of thing. You do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. Check in those places, you will find it. And in that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and the shell. Click on the crystal on a device that you can open PDFs with, and in that PDF, you will see some information about the reading. You will see a special free gift in there as well, and a picture of a video. Click on the picture of the video. You can watch it right away. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment. Let me know what's going on and how this resonates with you. I love hearing from you guys. Really helps my channel out as well. Thank you to all of my subscribers for your ongoing support of my channel. You're all very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do a daily energy update. I do 3 pick a card reads a week, always including one of these, what's happening in the next 7 days, so my subscribers can use it as a weekly read if you so wish. And I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show as well. I'd love to give you a mini reading there, so come along sometime. So have the best 7 days ever. If this is where you're leaving me, then yeah, good luck with it all. Enjoy. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly. Flowers, if you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Let's find out what you can expect in the next 7 days. Flowers, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this, so whatever comes out in this reading, I'm going to go into guidance for you in each of the areas. And in the love part of it, because this is a general reading and then a love reading, in the love part of it, in the deeper dive, I'm going to go into how this might all play out along with timelines for that. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, there's going to be a link that pops up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below as well. So let's find out what you can expect in the next 7 days. Flowers. I have 2 cards out. A time to restore and fleeting beauty. So there could be some healing. It could be an illness. You might be laid low, that kind of thing. Not going to last for a long time, but it's time to restore. So take a break. Have a Kit Kat. Take a break. Yeah. Why won't that go in? There we go. Take a break. Some of you need a break. You know, if we don't take a break, sometimes we can get ill. To let us have a break or let us receive from other people. Have other people take care of us for a change, right? Some of you might be experiencing that. In any case, it's time to restore. Give yourself a break. Got generosity here, so you can be feeling very generous. You could be the recipient of generosity as well. Nice! Because if you're watching this, it's a timeless reading, of course, but if you're watching this when I put it out, it's Christmas. It's the Christmas week, so you could be receiving a lot this week. I love it. Some nice gifts. What else have we got in the energies? Flowers. Ten of Swords, the end of some pain. Good. And the Moon. Some unknown, some confusion here. Emotional stuff coming up. What else? What clarifies out for all of this? What else? The flowers. Ace of Wands, an exciting new beginning. Oh, I love that energy. Okay, so let's get into it. Ten of Swords, this could be the illness thing. A painful ending or the end of the pain. I was feeling like it's the end of the pain. End of what pain? What's going on here for flowers? What's this Ten of Swords? Ooh. Page of Inspiration and the Seven of Materials. So you're hearing something from someone else that's got some passion about something, about work that they're putting in, something that they're taking action on, work that they're putting into, patiently putting into something that's going to lead to this end of the pain. So you might be waiting on someone to sort something out. It might not be in your, it might not be yours to do. Something is causing you pain in your life and it's someone else's stuff. But they're telling you, the Page of Inspiration tells you, I'm doing this. This is what I'm doing toward it. Could be putting your mind to rest there. You might be reassured by it and allowed to kind of restore. They could be telling you that it's fleeting beauty. They could be telling you, like, this is what I'm doing toward it. It shouldn't be much longer now. And you're like, whew, you know? It's restful for you to hear that from them. So expect someone to tell you that of work that they're putting into finishing something that has been causing you some pain. I don't know. It could be a loved one. It could be a child of yours. It could be a boss. It could be anyone, really. But it's something that's bothered you, and it's not within your remit to change it. They need to change it, and they're telling you that they are changing it, but it's going to be a little bit longer. Just makes you feel better. What's behind this is new beginnings and changes. The change is coming. The change that you've been waiting for is coming. This person is taking action on it. They've got some more things to do, but it's coming about, and that's when your pain is going to end. So I expect to hear something from someone there. If there's anything that you need to do in this process, I will go into that in the deeper dive. The moon, what's this about? So you're in your feels. 3 of inspiration, wanting to get on the chariot, wanting to get going on something, wanting to rush toward it, get going on it, collaboration with other people, the boat to come in. You're feeling emotional about that, and it's so unknown. This could be connected. These two things could be connected. So you're still in the unknown, still having to kind of surrender it there with the moon, but just getting ready to move forward on this new path, waiting for that boat to come in. So get yourself ready is what I'm getting from that. Again, with your guidance, I'm going to go into it. But I feel like you're getting yourself ready, maybe for when this person has completed that action to end your pain. Maybe that's when you can move forward with this person or on a new project or something like that. So creativity and burdens, for some of you this is about your work, and so you've been taking the creative burden and you can drop that now, or you're getting yourself ready to start something new so that you're not so burdened by it. So you could be, if we're talking about your work, you could be deciding on who can you bring in to help you on this, who can you delegate certain things to so that you're not overburdened by it. Get creative with that, ready to get going on something. For some of you, this could be about your work and moving, or your business, moving forward with that, but before it can actually happen. So you could be waiting on like someone else to do some paperwork to be ready for this to start, maybe a business partner or something like that. Meanwhile, you can get yourself ready by asking yourself, right, okay, if it's go time soon, am I going to be overburdened by this? Am I taking too much of it on? You might want to delegate. Or if this is like personal life stuff, this is about a relationship, say, that someone's going to be ready for you soon, you might want to get ready for that somehow, to de-burden yourself, declutter your life in some kind of way to be ready for that. Ace of Wands, you've got this exciting new start happening anyway, and it feels like the gear up to it. It feels like you've got the information for it this week, and you're getting ready for this exciting new start with the Ace of Wands. Why have I got the Ace of Wands here for flowers? Why the Ace of Wands? Two of emotions. Oh, for some of you, it's a new relationship and it's a big offer. Nice. So some of you have got relationship stuff happening, or you're hearing from that person like they're going to be ready soon, they're coming to see you soon, you're going to be able to start this relationship soon, that kind of thing. A big offer there from someone that's very significant in your life. I love it. Ace of Wands and the Two of Emotions. That is a great combination. Congratulations, flowers. You could be being proposed to or something like that. Or, you know, let's do this. Let's have this. Just need to do this first. And then let's have this relationship. Let's get married. Let's move into together or something like that. There's an emotional release behind it. So it's a relief, or you're just so happy that tears roll down your face. Wow. You got really good things. You got really good things coming, and you're going to hear about it this week for sure. Whether it starts this week is another thing, but what's going on in your love lives? Flowers, love lives. Oh, not them. I could tell that there was two coming out of them, but not like reversed. Okay, so our first card out for you is time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Yeah, that was coming out here, the burdens. For some of you, this relationship is about to happen, but you're still too willing to take the burdens and not let them step up and be an equal partner, that kind of thing. And so that's why it's taken to the time, because you're trying too hard. Give it time. It's not on you, right? This is someone that's stepping up and giving you a love offer here. They're doing the work. You don't have to be the leader this time and do everything. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So you might have been going through turmoil in your love life, and it feels that way to me. But that's been relieved this time. You know, there's that bird on there. It feels like you're going to be free of this. Ten of Swords. I feel like your person's getting in touch with you this week saying, oh, I'm going to be able to move forward with you. We'll be able to be together soon. That job's finishing, or I've got the savings now, the divorce has come through, or whatever it is, you know. There's still a little bit more of a wait, but you've got to embrace the flow of life here. So embrace that flow. Things are happening now. Things are getting moving. What else? What else are flowers in the love life? What else are flowers in the love life? It seems very positive, this, for you guys this week. What else can flowers expect in the next 7 days in their love lives? Now, as I'm shuffling these cards, because this isn't the full deck, because I've already done the crystals, I'm hearing the crystals card that came out is also for you guys too. And so, gifts. Yeah, you've seen that once I said that. So it's a gifts card. You are going to receive a gift from a loved one, a very thoughtful present, a very thoughtful gift from somebody. As soon as I said that, that's when the cards could come out. But before I actually passed that message on, they wouldn't let any more cards come out. And so you could have like a new, renewed trust in someone because they're communicating something to you this week and letting you know where they're at with a certain process in their lives. And so then you trust them. So there might have been mistrust around this partnership because things were so unknown before. Memories. Someone you've got memories with, or creating new memories, and daydreams are very much in your head about it. Once you've got that news, that sets you off there on your fantasies and memories with them and daydreams of the future. And it's all very like, oh, it's happening now energy. I love it. What else is going on in your love life? What can flowers expect in their love lives in the next 7 days? Old wounds. Old wounds are coming up, and that could be the mistrust kind of thing. You might have had trust issues because of previous relationships, and that could be coming up for you this week. Just be aware of that. What else? What else in flowers' love life? A mistake, past mistakes. Past mistakes, though. I don't feel like you're making the mistakes this time. Right. No. What else? Just one more for flowers. Whenever I say one more, it always gives me more than one. One more for flowers. What else can flowers expect? I told you. More than one. What else can flowers expect in the love lives in the next 7 days? Orgasm. Expect an orgasm. But also a loss too. But the loss could be a good loss. I mean, for some of you, you're getting together with someone, or very shortly you're getting together with someone. Could be some sexy times going on, but a loss. The loss could be like loss of your single life. It doesn't have to be a bad loss, this. Something's changing for sure in your love life this week. I feel it. I feel a lot of change here. You could have been waiting for this change for a long time as well. Some of you. So your heart's been broken open. You might realize that how you know how you had the emotional release card out here. You might be recognizing when you get this news in just how much you've been holding on to things, holding on to your emotions, like just keeping it together kind of thing. And there could be this broken open, your emotions coming out, being broken open, your heart opening up, and yeah, realizing how kind of blocked you'd been, how much in the wait game you'd been, and how closed down you'd been while you were in that waiting game. What else? Feelings. A lot of feelings on the table here. Broken open. emotional release, the moon. Expect to be in your feels in a big way. In a big way this week, because you've got good stuff happening, but because there's been a lot of suppressed energy is what I'm getting in you, and you might just be realizing just how much of those emotions that you've been suppressing in order to deal with whatever situation that you've been waiting for is what I feel like here. Wow, so there you go, flowers. If that sounds like it is your story or could be your story in the next 7 days, you might want to get that deeper dive to get guidance on all of this. As I said, I'm going to go into each of these areas to help you out with all of that and give you guidance on it. Then with the relationship stuff, I'm going to go into how this might all play out, along with timelines for that. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. Just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. You do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. So make sure you type that in very carefully. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. So check in those places, it will be there. When you find, I believe in you. When you find that email, you need to open it on a device that can download PDFs. You'll see a link in there to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the flower, download that PDF, open it up, and in there you'll see some information about the reading. You'll see a special free gift in there for you, and also a picture of a video. Click on the picture of the video and you can watch it right away. So if this is where you're leaving me, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Let me know what this is all about for you, what you think it's going to be about for you in the next 7 days. And thank you to all my subscribers for your ongoing support of my channel. Very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell. I do a daily energy update for the collective every single day of the year. I do 3 of these pick a cards reads a week, including one of these every week, so that you can use it, subscribers can use it as a weekly reading if you'd like to do so. And I also go live 3 times a week as well in Psychic Cafe. I'd love to see you in there and give you a mini read in there as well. So come along sometime live. So if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. Enjoy your week. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly. Shells, if you chose the shell, and this one's for you. Let's find out what you can expect in the next 7 days. Now, shells, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this, an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, it could be your story, you might want to get that, because in that I'm going to go into guidance for you in each of the areas of what comes out in this reading. Now, this is a general reading and a love reading. For the love part of it, in the deeper dive, I'm going to go into how this might all play out along with timelines for that. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, there's going to be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get some cards out for you. What can Charles expect in the next 7 days? What's going down in the next 7 days for you guys? Now, if you're watching this just about when I am publishing it, then it's Christmas week. So happy Christmas. But this is a timeless reading, so whenever you get into it is good. You got the richness within, so I'm feeling like life is full, maybe a little bit busy this week. A lot going on, but feeling very rich from it. A lot of things going on, a lot of maybe material stuff. Money, a lot of gifts, you know, all of that. A lot of food, maybe a lot of drink as well. A very rich life at the moment. Expect a rich experience. Expect a lot of stuff this week, yeah. But a busy time too, so be sure to protect your health through all of this, you know, from overindulgence and that kind of thing. It's that kind of rich food, rich drink, that kind of thing, you know. Unconditional love, nice. Feeling very loved this week. I love it. Very nice. Good for you, Charles. What's in the energies for Charles in the next 7 days? What can Charles expect in the next 7 days? Let's get some tarot out for you. 7 of Cups, you've got a choice to make. There might be some confusion about a choice to make there. About what choice to make. You have the 5 of Cups. At a loss is what I heard. But I was about to say, you could be focused on what you're losing, but at a loss. You know how we would say, like, I'm at a loss as to what to say? Well, if someone tells you something, you're like, I'm at a loss as to what to say. Is that a saying that you'd say? I don't know. For some of you, it's that. For some of you, this is like being in victimhood mode, and like, I'm so not getting that from these two cards, but being in victimhood mode and just like focusing on what's lost instead of what you're gaining. Some of you could have a lot of richness around you, but still be feeling like left out for some reason. Oh, let's get some clarifiers out for all of these and figure out what's going on here for you guys. Four of Cups, yeah. What is this energy? Because the Four of Cups is like, it's a bit naff. It's a bit naff. Doesn't match these two cards, hey. Seven of Cups. What's the confusion behind the choice here? There's a choice to make, and the Wheel of Fortune, things are getting moving, but do you really want it? Do you really want it to get moving right now before you lock it in? There's a lot going on this week. Okay. You might feel a bit overwhelmed. That's what this could be. It's that you're overwhelmed with so much going on. Things are really getting moving now. And it might be that feeling of like, oh God, am I really ready for this? It's like it's moving too fast. I'm exhausted. I've got too much going on. You know, when we kind of sabotage, there's something that we've waited for. We want something to happen. But then it happens like Christmas week when we've got so much going on, and you might want to sticking a stick in the spokes of your wheels is going to make you fall off, right? But it's going to stop that wheel. It's going to stop that wheel from turning. Be careful this week. Go, let the momentum flow. Like, it's not always going to be this crazy and this rich. Things will settle down, but just because there's a lot going on this week, don't let that make you sabotage the flow of it all. Just kind of go with it and look after yourself as best as you can while there's a lot going on this week. I will go into the guidance for you on all of this though, in the deeper dive there. Honor your energy. So yeah, like, honor your energy, but don't sabotage. In other words, if you've got a lot going on and there's something that you want to happen, but you're like, but I'm not sure I've got the energy for that and all of this. Well, honor your energy then, and don't like sabotage that thing that you want to happen, but see if you can slow it down, or see if there's some kind of a nurturing that you can do, or something else that you can drop. Maybe drop some of the Christmas stuff if it's about Christmas, you know. Maybe to move forward on this thing that's moving now that you want to choose, that you've wanted to choose for a while, you have to not go to that office party, or you might need to give up something like that to honor your energy. So make wise choices for yourself. If it's something that you've been waiting for, don't sabotage that thing. Sabotage something else. It's not a sabotage. It's a loving yourself, a nurturing yourself, and honoring your energy. Let something else fall by the way. Even if it upsets someone else, don't upset yourself, right? If something's got to give, let it be someone else, not you. I often say that, you know. It's like it's in my business, when it all gets too busy, I say something's got to give, and it's not going to be me, right? It can't be me, because I am the fundamental part of my business. It can't be me. Something's got to give, and it's not me. So let that be your mantra this week. Something's got to give, and it's not me, because you've got a lot going on this week. So Five of Cups. I can see now, Five of Cups, it has you feeling a loss. It's like, what do I do then? So much going on. What do I do then? Focusing on the trouble in it, even though there's a lot of good stuff going on. Two of Voices. I can't make a decision. So what do you need to do then? As I said, I'm going to go into the guidance for this in the deeper dive. But what you need to do here is get yourself out of this. It's like, take charge of it. Get yourself out of that energy of like, there's too much going on, and being a victim to that. Because it's that energy, and there's that feeling, there's that emotional state of flustered, too much going on, you know, juggling too many balls, that kind of thing. It's like, well, just let them drop then. Let all the balls drop and calm down, and then make a good decision. Because while you're in that flustered energy, you can't make a good decision. You're not going to see the way. The Two of Voices here. I can't make a decision. No. A lot of flustered energy I expect in the next 7 days, but you got this. You can do this. Let those plates fall. Don't keep on spinning on the poles there. It's like, what can I do? I can't keep all these plates spinning. It's like, let some of them drop. Ask yourself, which are the important plates here that need spinning? What are the most important ones to you? It's like, well, these, but that's important to them too. Well, let those ones drop. If they want to spin those plates, they can spin those plates. decisions this week, and you need to make them for yourself because it's overwhelming energy for you. So take your sacred space. You're important. Your life, your choice. You're important. So make the decisions back for you. Four of Cups. It's like, why does this always happen to me? Why am I stuck in this pattern? Why does this always happen to me? It's all or nothing. Like, nobody, you're waiting for a bus for ages and ages and ages. You're going to be late for work. And then 3 buses come along at once. You're like, why does this all happen to me? Why does this always happen to me? Why does this always happen to me? Be careful of this energy, because you could, you're getting a gift this week, and don't sabotage it. This is the energy that sabotages it. Making a positive thing into a negative thing just because you're not practiced in letting go of stuff. You need to let go of stuff. Preempt that. Let go of stuff that doesn't matter. And no, it doesn't all matter, I just heard. But it all matters, Claire. It doesn't. It doesn't all matter. In order to get better things in our lives, we need to let go of stuff. And you can let go of stuff. Like I said, when my business starts getting busy, something's got to give. And it's not going to be me. And I love everything in my business. So what's got to give? Well, I've got to get rid of something in my business that is my least favorite, even though I really like everything. Yeah? You just have to make those decisions. You see, as we go through life, we start off, or maybe, this is my experience anyway, with a lot of crap in our lives, and then we decide, I don't want that, and I don't want that. And then it's easy, isn't it? It's easy to turn your back. Well, not that easy, but it's easier for something that's crappy in your life to say, well, I'll get rid of that out of my life. But as we progress through life, and we get better and better things in our life, and we get more joyful, and we've got a lot of good things in our life, then when we want to add even better stuff to it, we have to let go of something that we've not got a good excuse to let go of anymore because we hate it. That's a good excuse, right? To let go of something is that we hate it. We've got to start letting go of things that we still like or even still love. And that's trickier. You've got to give yourself permission to do that, and don't get caught up in this frustrated energy. Because the last thing you want to do is stop this forward momentum and this positive momentum from happening by sticking that stick in the spokes there and stopping the forward momentum just because you're having an emotional reaction to it, just because it's all a little bit too much. Let go instead. What's behind this? Psychic development. You could have been getting ready for this. You will have been having omens about what to let go of before this all happened, but you weren't letting go. You need to get better at letting go in the process as you go along. Better at making space in your life before you need that space, before you really need that space, and then the shit hits the fan kind of thing. What's going on in your love life, shells? So it could be a frustrating week, but there was no need for this. You could have been letting go of things before now. It's kind of a lesson this week. It's like, let go now, and then learn next time. Let go in the prelude to something like this. Let go to be ready. Make space in your life to be ready for things that you're asking for. Don't wait for them to show up and then go, oh no, I've got too much going on. Because that's not a good state to be in. What's going on in your love lives, Charles? Yeah. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. So if in doubt, what to let go of, tune into your heart. What do you want? What's your heart's desires? Not other people. Some of you are just so good at putting other people first that this is why you have problems in letting stuff go. It's like, well, I can't do that because that's important, but it's important to someone else, not important to you. Let there be a closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So let the love flow. For some of you, changes could be going on in your love life this week. Let it flow. Tell us more. Tell us more about this love life and what you really desire. Take a reality check. It is a bit of a reality check kind of a week for you guys. It hits home, doesn't it? When we are overwhelmed, when we've got too much going on in our lives, when something that we've asked for, something that we really want comes into our lives, and we don't have time or energy for it because we're exhausted. It's a reality check. So something's happening in your love life this week, and it's a reality check. Maybe for some of you, it could be like your partner. If you're in a relationship, some of you, your partners could be saying to you, "You're working too much. Like we might need to split up because you're not focused on this relationship at all. You're making no time for us." Could be something like that, a reality check like that. What is truly in your heart? Something needs to give this week. Tell us more. Shell's love lines. For those of you who are single, it's a reality check. Maybe you have no time for your love life. Maybe you need to make time for your love life, not focusing so much on work or supporting others, being there for others, making other people happy, doing the people-pleasing thing. Because look, you've got security and support here. You might be some of you guys might be bringing a loving, supportive person into your life that's willing to make the effort too. Some of you are just overwhelmed because you're the one making all the effort for the family, in relationships, in your work. You just are overworking yourselves for that security. But instead, you should be bringing other secure people in that are willing to support you. You might be getting your offers of support in this week from someone, but they might be giving you a reality check saying, you need to stop all of this overworking, or whatever it is that you're doing, you need to stop that. So a partner or a potential partner might be giving you a reality check and telling you some hard truths about yourself. I would take that on board, what they say. What else in Shell's love lives? Loneliness. Yeah, I mean, that Five of Cups and that Four of Cups, you might think that all the burdens are placed on your shoulders and that you're lonely. Some of you are lonely. I mean, yeah, some of you haven't had a relationship in some time. But this is clearly saying you need to make space for that. And I think this week will show you how full your life is and how you don't have space for that. Oh, you got manipulation here. Yikes. And a problem. Someone could be manipulating you into carrying on doing for them. Some of you have got an ex. This is loneliness, manipulation, and problems. Some of you have got an ex that you're still giving to in some way, and you need to stop that stuff. It is stopping you from getting into a relationship that you want. Don't sabotage the new relationships, and don't sabotage having space for a new relationship. Make the space before a new relationship comes along. Don't leave it to a new relationship coming along before you stop giving to your ex. So you got body and soul and the power of purpose. So you need more purpose for yourself this week. Be thinking of yourself more, loving yourself more. Feel what's going on and let it cause you to make better decisions for yourself, to let the things for you that are good for you in your life flow, and let the things that aren't good for you but might be good for other people, let them drop them. Your life is your own. Your life, your choice, your energy, your choice, your love, your choice, your time, your choice. Did I say that already? Your body, your choice. Your life is your own. You're not here as an eternal slave to make everyone else happy. Some of you have been overworking. Some of you have just been overworking, and some of you could be like still doing that. And a partner or a potential partner might be telling you about that, saying, well, I want to take you out on a date. No, well, next Thursday I could fit you in, but I don't know, I might need to go to a meeting then. And they're like, you know, what gives? What gives, Shells? Wow! Okay, a bit hard-hitting for you in the next 7 days. If that sounds like it is your story, it could be your story. You might want to get that deeper dive to get some guidance on this. Let's get you out of this energy. I've gone all red. Let's get you out of this energy. Yeah, let's help you out in all of this. With the love part of it, I'm going to go into how this will all play out, along with possible timelines for that. But yeah, let's get you some guidance on all of this. So if you're interested in that deeper dive, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And you need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. So be very careful when you type in your email address in. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might also end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. So check in those places. It will be there. You'll see in that email that there's a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. You click on that shell on a device that you can have a look at PDFs on. In the PDF, you'll see some information about the reading. You will see a little free gift in there for you and a picture of a video. Click on the picture of the video and you can watch it right away. And on some devices, you see the triangle of play on there, and on some devices you don't. It's just like a picture, and even though the words, I know some people don't read things anymore. We've got very short attention spans now. That's why I have to say it each time. But the whole process of it, it does take you through if you just read the emails and stuff like that. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Tell me what's been going on for you. This is a little bit heavy, but it feels like very much needed kind of an energy to like get you doing something differently so that you're not so overwhelmed anymore. Yeah, so thank you to all my subscribers for your ongoing support of my channel. You're all very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell to hear more from me. I do a daily energy update every single day of the year. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week, including always one of these, what you can expect in the next 7 days. So subscribers, you can use it as a weekly read if you want to, if you so wish. What else? I go live 3 times a week as well in my Psychic Cafe show. Come along to that sometime. I'd love to give you a mini read in there. So there you go. If this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. Have a good week. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly.